Area 52.
Hi, Axel here. So in this video log, as I had mentioned in other videos, it's going to be about fashion, of course. So I want to redirect it to men's fashion, especially men in general, especially on how they think. Because during my time at Hugo Boss, I had encountered so many guys who can't think for themselves on even what to wear. And when I'm talking about guys, I'm talking about just picking out a simple basic outfit. Maybe a shirt, jeans, socks, shoes. When you get in a relationship, why do you want your spouse to always pick out what your clothes are going to be? Why do you want your wife to dress you? Dress yourself. Use your own brain to figure out what you want to wear. Because the guys that I've encountered at Hugo Boss, when they bring in their spouse, they let their spouse decide what to wear. Like this one guy I was talking to, I was talking directly to him. But his spouse was answering for him on what to wear. And I'm not coming at this in a disrespectful way. This is what I just observed. Even with a suit, there was a formal occasion. There was basic color schemes. And I started off the question, what color are you going to wear? The spouse answered, or the fiance answered, when I was talking directly to him, as he's going to be wearing the actual clothes itself. I asked him, okay, what dress shirt size do you wear? He doesn't know. Or the size of the shirt for that matter. And he didn't even know his own shirt size, let alone pant size. This is why I talk about fashion, because if you want to change the world, let's change it with fashion. Start using more of your brain capacity to think for yourself, especially on what you're going to wear. That would at least use a part of your brain. Stylist is a field, but if the consumer or the client doesn't even know the basics of what to wear, even of their own body, considering the shirt size or the pant size, and you don't know, how is a stylist going to take that information to further help the client? And like I said, this is not disrespectful. Is this a sign of laziness to not think for yourself on what to wear? Just on the basics of just a shirt and pants. If it's difficult to choose between so many options, break it down to just two things. Pick out two things that you can see yourself wear, lay them out. Make it visual, lay them out. And pick between those two. And when you decide between those two, decide on how often you're going to be wearing the clothes. Not just a one-time thing. Because it's a waste of time of washing clothes every single time if you're going to wash it just once. How often are you going to be wearing it? Just break it down to a shirt. Pick out two shirts. Which color of shirt do you like the most? What's your favorite color? Option A, option B. If option A is what you like the most, pick option A. And when you think of option A, think of the color, think of your own complexion of your skin. Does it complement your skin? This is when a stylist would come in and assess that information. After you pick the shirt, what pants are you gonna wear? What style of pants do you like to wear? You have to know your own body on what you like to wear. Skinny, normal, baggy. If you don't see yourself wearing baggy, don't even choose that option. Fashion isn't hard. And fashion isn't another planet that people may think that it is. But if you think about it in a different perspective of how to dress, it's much different of how you want to represent yourself as a person. And especially on how you want people to view you, on how you actually style yourself. It's not about how you wear it. It's about how you style it. That's what makes it fashion. With that being said, Xwell out.